Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Here we go. The movie started out pretty good. You feel like you're walking into a typical Marvel event. The opening fights are quite awesome actually. The problem begins when Wanda Maximoff came into the picture and asked Strange, "Where were you when the West Pole fell?" Wait, that's a different movie, right? Okay, the problem begins when they begin talking about Westview. I don't know and I don't care about Westview. I'm too poor to subscribe to Disney Plus, and I'm not planning anytime soon to spend my weekdays chasing after WandaVision after spending many weekends following MCU movies. And I think that's the thing as well with the general audience. So, if you have no idea what Westview is, just like I am, and when Wanda begins to act not like herself, you will go like, what the hell is going on here? The last time I saw her, she was fighting Thanos alongside the other Avengers, and now she's becoming this thing. Maybe this is just Disney being reasonable for not asking you to watch 5 more Disney Plus series to fully understand Doctor Strange 2. Well, thank you, Disney. That aside, the rest of the story unfolds without much surprises, save for the one right before the final battle. That is actually pretty clever and interesting. The multiverse is certainly bizarre, as the name Multiverse of Madness puts it, but not necessarily places that you will feel thrilled to see. But all in all, that's it. That's the review of Doctor Strange 2. Wait, what? You heard that it is the best Sam Raimi's film ever, and it is the best MCU entry ever? Okay, I get it. It is a lot different than other MCU movies, but let me ask this. If you walk into McDonald's and they say, "Sir, would you like to try out our sushi?" and then you did and it makes you puke, do you go to your social media and scream, "McDonald's have a refreshing take, they serve sushi now and I thoroughly enjoy it"? That is my issue with the movie. Of course, Doctor Strange 2 is pushing horror elements into an MCU movie like never before. Is it scary? Yeah. Is it that scary? Meh. Same thing. Have you seen a zombie in MCU before? Not really. Is a zombie in Doctor Strange 2 creepy? Oh, really? If you compare it to comedy horror movies, it's really creepy and at the same time, kind of funny too. But what about Professor X? Professor X has such a shitty role in the movie that, if you have been following his journey in the previous movies, it is hard to even call it a cameo. Patrick Stewart, sir, with all due respect, I'm a big fan. I'm not sure what witchcraft Disney has put on you to accept this role, but I just really hope that your last appearance as Professor X was in Logan. To the audience or potential audience, let me tell you what, this is basically what Professor X does in Doctor Strange 2. Okay, here we go. "Hey, why are you here? Oh, let me get you out of here." Then, that's it. Please, I know that it is a fan service, but this, really, Disney? I always hear the critics and non-critics say, "Oh, it's a distinctive Sam Raimi movie. Sam Raimi's style is everywhere in the film." Okay, hold on. If I blindfold you and push you into Doctor Strange 2 screening, how many of you would have guessed that it is from the same director as Spider-Man 3? Wait, you don't remember who directed Spider-Man 3? Okay, forget it. But if Sam Raimi's style means that superheroes and supervillains killing each other with musical notes created out of broken musical instruments, or if Sam Raimi's style means you have that massive final battle that is catching fire and exploding, and suddenly it diffuses into a moment of silence, heartbreak, tears, and then somebody is somebody again. If that is the case, then fine, I'm out. I'm never going near any Sam Raimi's movies ever. But post-credit scene, I think that I will not give up. I will still give it a go, because as much as I found Doctor Strange 2 disappointing, I still have that memory that I somewhat like the Spider-Man trilogy, starting from Tobey. Yup, I'm shameless. See you in the next video.